I met with my oral surgeon last week, and apparently that initial meeting was not for the surgery itself, but was a consult. I'm going to have that oral surgery this coming Friday. It'll be good in that my radiation will be over by then. I've had 2 radiation treatments this week. I've got 3 more coming next week, and so that should be finished by the time they dig into that tooth. Met with my new oncologist yesterday, Dr. Aerosmith. And he is intending to have a 2-year regimen of Zytiga and prednisone. He wanted to do a bone scan because apparently Zytiga can lead to bone degradation. And so he wants a baseline to monitor that during the process. He's done some blood work because apparently there's some blood levels that can be affected by Zytiga as well, so he wants to keep an eye on that. I didn't really expect, but he wants also to do a tumor analysis, where he takes that original tumor that was removed in the original surgery and sends it off for analysis for genetic markers and things that I don't really understand, but then he's going to set me up with a genetic counselor because apparently there are some genetic markers they'll be looking for that, if I have them, can affect my kids, sons and daughter, with higher likelihood of various cancers that they would need to watch out for. So we kind of checking out the DNA, so to speak. It's the Lord brings blessings from unusual places. I was walking through Walmart yesterday, my usual weekly Walmart run, and over their speakers came a song that kind of caught my attention because I did not expect to hear that at a Walmart. It was the song I'm going to fall on my knees and just thank the Lord for all He's done for me. And this whole song about falling on your knees and praising the Lord through the aisles of Walmart was quite the encouragement. And as I was pondering, walking through the aisles in my souped-up shopping cart, cruising the aisles of Walmart like a rich man, I was pondering because Dr. Aerosmith had mentioned that yes, these the medicine that I'm going to be on is rather costly, and so I was pondering that, and so I decided, okay, I'm just gonna place this in the hands of the Lord, who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, and so that little song that from my childhood just darted back into my brain, that just a little children's song, that He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, the wealth in every mine. He owns the rivers and the rocks and rills, the sun and stars that shine, and more words which my poor brain can't remember. But that kind of came as an encouragement again, and an allusion to Psalm 50, verse 10, and that brings to my attention a prayer that I read in the Valley of Vision. It's a collection of Puritan prayers, really worth reading if you want to take a look at it. If I can call this up here, saying that when my heart trembles at want or weakness, remind me that thy riches are infinite. When I see only my small store, teach me to look to thy great abundance. Thou feedest the birds of the air, and clothest the lilies of the field. How much more wilt thou care for thy children? Grant me a quiet and trusting heart, resting not in earthly provision, but in thy faithful promise. For thou hast said in Hebrews 13:5, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee, through Jesus Christ my Lord. Amen. A very encouraging Puritan prayer from Valley of Vision. So I just wanted to share that with you. Once again, thank you for your prayers, and wish you God's richest blessing.